us a bit about Capital Waterfowling call. What sets them apart from the competitor? What was it about the widely available calls at the time that led you to design your own?
It's a good question. It's probably one of the most commonly asked questions, and it's just as hard to answer every time. It's hard to answer what sets us apart from anybody else because it's hard to answer the question what sets any duck or goose call apart. When you come down into the fine adjusting of what you want to sound, or the sound that you're looking for, the tone that you're looking for, and everything like that, it comes down to a trained ear, let's call it. And you know, this call might have this aspect of a sound that you're looking for, and this call might have that. But as a call maker, you can lengthen the call, you can shorten the call, you can restrict the sound bore, you can do different things to the inside of it that'll change certain pitches at certain times. So the inside bore and everything like that is kind of what we say, let's say, separated. I can get into the technical side and tell you that, you know, like, we're the only Canadian-made call at a top-notch level like that has the credentials and is one of what we want. We're the only Canadian-made call that's made it to a major box store. We're sold in every province in Canada except for the territories. So that would separate us, I guess you could say. And what leads us to wanting to make our own calls and use our own stuff is that until we started making it, for the most part, you had to get everything out of the state. Yeah. And there was always these companies that because we had done what we were doing at the level we were doing, you know, they always wanted us to do stuff for them that would benefit their company. And it got to the point where sometimes you follow and sometimes you take a chance and you leave. I wanted to start it and do it basically because I literally woke up one morning after thinking about it for years and looked myself in the mirror like, you know what, if this is something that I don't do, when I get to be 50 years old, I'm going to look myself in the same mirror and go, you never even tried it. Where if I try it and I do it and it doesn't work, then hey, you know what, at the end of the day, we tried it, blow my own calls, there's other people that blow the calls that we make, we've accomplished what we've accomplished, and we can say that we tried it.
And really, at the end of the day, why couldn't it be done again? Nobody's ever done it before to this level. Why shouldn't we be the ones to do it? We've got the time in the industry. We know what a call should sound like. We've been to the world stage. We've traveled all across the states calling competitions. We know what a call should sound like. We knew what we wanted. So,
Did the growth of waterfowling television shows in the United States have an impact on sales, awareness of your company here in Canada? You know, the Duck Commander was known for many years to hunters, but it seems like now you can find the branding in a lot of stores that you wouldn't expect. Has that increased awareness of waterfowling, of waterfowl calling helped, or has that explosion of the brand actually harmed your business?
That's a real good question. Waterfowling has grown. I think that, not to contradict your question, but for being in the industry, stop me if I'm wrong, but I almost think that the growth of the waterfowl shows. Duck Commander did do a big job of introducing non-hunters into the market of hunting. It did. There's no contesting what they've done. But I think the waterfowl TV shows have come to light to more so keep up with the demand of the waterfowlers, if that makes sense.
yeah, because more people, especially in this area, are starting to get into it because you know they realize it's a lot of fun. There's a lot more birds around. You know, maybe the deer population in a certain area isn't that great. So I think more people are trying it now, and it's definitely starting to slow down. Yeah. All they got to do is try it. Pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good. Like a lot of people are using it to get youth into hunters, or sorry, to get youthful hunters into it, because it is action packed. Kids don't have to sit still and be quiet, and you know that kind of stuff, right? So it's a good avenue to get new hunters into the hunting sport. So
shifting calling waterfowl to actually hunting. Where's your favorite place to hunt birds and why? And how does New Brunswick goose hunting, duck hunting compare to Ontario or other regions where you've been?
Well, my favorite place to hunt is home. There's no place like home. I don't think anybody can pull you away from that. If anybody said to me, you can only hunt one place the rest of your life, it would be home. I mean, even though there's tons of other places around that have way more birds.
I have places where I grew up that I shot my first limit at, or I hunted, because I hunted when I was 16 because it was the only place I had permission to hunt. I'd go hunting there tomorrow if there was 4 geese in the field, and I'd be happy if I killed one because it's nostalgic. Right?
Oh, absolutely.
So home is definitely.
Yeah, no place like home.
Yeah.
I love hunting in Ontario. There, right around where Ryan lives, there seems to be a lot of birds coming down through there, and it's completely different from home. I mean, the terrain's pretty flat. There's a lot of geese. There is a lot of farm ground where I live. There's a lot of farm ground, but there's a lot more rolling hills, a lot less geese, and it's pretty competitive at times. So, but again, I mean that would be the difference, the main difference between the two.
Yeah.
There's no place like home.
No, I agree. Like I've hunted all across the country. I've been really lucky to be able to guide at some of the premier destinations, in the western provinces and stuff like that. Out there is fantastic. I mean, it's the western provinces. It is what it is. Your variety of species is incredible. So I mean, it's hard to pick one or the other. But home is definitely.
I mean, for us here too, we can be pretty diversified. Like where we have the salt close by. I mean, we can hunt geese in the morning, and hop the truck, drive 2.5 hours, and be out hunting eiders in the afternoon, right? So, I mean, there's only so many places you can find something like that. So,
Can you tell us a little bit about the East Coast waterfowl mapping? Come on, man. We've noticed that in addition to YouTube, ECWM started airing on NTV. You've experienced some growth. Can you talk a little bit about ECWM?
Sure, yeah. I mean, East Coast Waterfowl Mafia started off pretty grassroots, just like that with waterfowl. I mean, it was just a few guys that had an idea. We always loved to film hunts because we had a passion for it. We loved to be able to watch it back. And the whole idea of that started off pretty simple. And now we've got a pretty good following, and we have our clothing line. We got a really successful YouTube page. And people just love our videos because we're no different than anybody else. We're all tradesmen. We work for a living. Weekend warriors. When the weekend comes, I mean, we're going out, and what we do, anybody can do. But I think people really love it just because of the grassroots work. Now, with that growth, we've had people like the sportsmen that have shown some pretty good interest in coming over, and they did film with us last year. So, I mean, it's an ongoing thing. We're always pushing to promote ourselves. And with Capital Waterfowl, we kind of joined up, and made a pretty big family here in Canada. There's no other entity together like